NaVi.
And really not much different either for Vitality, and that's a knockout punch. RPK, who was great on that third and final map yesterday, starting off well here at the semifinals. Alex will take down Boomich, and what a perfect start now. They've got the bomb site as well, and they're even ready for this kind of a late flank in through lobby. They've shut it all down. Just Guardian left, and I don't think there's anything that he could do except maybe sneak in.
He's surrounded. Now everyone is going to chase him down and hunt him down, and ZywOo's got the kill. Pistol round to Vitality.
They haven't really had in the past, so it's fantastic if you can add just a little bit more depth to their game like that. Pushing out here. Oh, Flamey, that's a great pick. And also Guardian with the immediate grenade. Flamey will follow it up and taking down RPK, and this is looking so strong right now. It's just Shox left and Boomich coming in. He did enough then. A couple of assists as well in the middle of it. NaVi was
in the right position. That is a disgusting round from NaVi, and Vitality has got to feel so uncomfortable. Flamey with 2 nice headshots, and this is just too many players. No smokes, no utility on the roof. We saw earlier ZywOo looking up at the ceiling to line up a smoke. And here it comes, doors open, Molotov behind the vent. That's simple, he's not gonna have a target at the door, and he's blind as well. The flashbang to follow it up, so much damage coming out. Boomich does what he can, but the bomb site is lost.
Yeah, ZywOo somehow winning that fight. It looked like actually Guardian had the right idea. Now Flamey up here, he's gonna go down, try and see if he can prevent the bomb plant. He won't be able to, so that actually is pretty huge. ZywOo is already low on health, so the fact that he gives himself up just to get that bomb down is really gonna help them out. Flamey tapping the bomb a single time here, and now they're waiting to coordinate. They spot it. That's a smart play from Apex. He just needs to know that nobody's defusing. And Flamey, one more attempt, and he's only gonna have one more chance after this, otherwise time is gonna be up. And yeah, I think faking it now, it's just not gonna be worth it any longer. They know by now, they've read it so well. Apex with a follow-up kill and
immediately blinded. He has no idea where he should go. He has no idea that he's burning alive the whole time, and he could never find a clean feed.
Just as Apex turned that corner, otherwise probably gets that kill. Now Boomich is in a lot of trouble back here, but they're not checking it. They're not checking it at all, and that could be a mistake. A big double kill. Boomich taking down RPK and ZywOo, and Shox and Alex now a 2 versus 4. The bomb is dropped here back on the ramp, and that is the mistake they cannot afford. Simple will take Alex's head clean off with that deagle, and that's going to be Shox now at a 1 versus 4. What a collapse.
Yeah, that one rifle also added on to the kill that Flamey gets, the 1 deke out of vents as...
How about the org which stayed alive? None of that was necessary. I don't even think they were under the dead.
An important detail.
Yeah, I guess, you know, mistakes are as important as the consequences that follow, and this was a big one. Good.
It off. Guardian's gonna be far back with the AWP. That's a big kill, and Shox is maybe frustrated those shots didn't connect. He saw the opportunity, and they still don't know Electronic is aggressively positioned behind Redbox. There's still danger outside, but Guardian can just bait for him this whole time.
Smoke to call Electronic back. I think after that flashbang they threw, they feel like, oh.
That they will be dangerous. Simple. Gonna be blind. Gonna be taken down by Alex and ZywOo. Good contribution, but still on the bomb site is Boomich with Electronic in support above, and Flamey's rotated back. He's gonna hold an off angle. ZywOo has no idea. No follow-up, but now he can get to a new one. And now he can just back away and let Guardian take the stand. 3-on-1 for NaVi.
That's a good shot for Apex. It must have been on Flamey. He was already backing out. But what do you do at this point in time? Yeah, he's got 1 smoke, and there are 3 entrances. 4, I guess, if you count the ramp that he just came from. And he's just going to have to go for it. He fakes it a single time here, and Boomich takes him down, even halfway running with the AK.
I don't even think NaVi notices. I don't think they have any information. This could just be a wide open bomb site. Finally, just now, Flamey has come down to check, but he's far too late. And ZywOo is going to pick him off.
That is an angle the AWP is always going to win. And Alex waiting. That could have easily been a double spray down right there. Electronic lucky to be alive. Behind him, Guardian missing the scope as he jumps down in front. RPK turning around, but still, they have the lead here. A 3-on-2. The bomb is down already. And this is looking good for Vitality. That timeout so far. If you don't do that, I'm quite fine with it. Like, if you just get the information and you wait for the late play and you try and sneak in, found out, so.
Seems to be a pretty setup that NaVi wanted. Again, might not have any idea this is happening.
Oh, Simple gonna win that fight. I think Shox maybe thought that initial push into ramp would have caused a bit of a distraction, and it almost did, but now instead, a little bit of trouble here for Vitality. Only 25 seconds, and that's a team kill in the middle of it. Apex goes down to Simple, and the spray through. It's close side. We're low on health, and Simple will get him. coming out of the smoke, and now RPK in a 1 versus 3. He's got no chance at all. A nice triple kill for Simple. And a 7th round for NaVi.
I see what he's got for you. Boomic, Molotov on top. A hut, great headshot. He can fall away now as well.
This is so wonderful. The more I'm seeing Boomic play, the more I'm just sort of falling in love with it a little bit. I think it's great. And something that I do think that they've been missing on NaVi a bit. Maybe outside of Simple, but Simple was sort of reined in to play in a particular system, right? So like
what he discussed with the AWP, you have way more flexibility with the rifles to do plays like that.
Yeah, exactly, and it's good to see. Now there was a return kill from Alex, and that's going to be important. Shock's hoping someone would be in the corner, but that wasn't the case. 4 on 4 now, under a minute as they try and see if they can make their way out. Squeak, and actually they can go straight down into the vent, so that's really quick, and so far nobody from NaVi has adjusted enough that they can probably stop the bomb plant. I think that's going to be tricky to do, although Electronic, the timing is near perfect. Now he's hunting for Shocks, and I don't think he knows yet. If he gets this kill, they'll have the man advantage, and it's going to be real tricky. Vitality now at a huge disadvantage. The bomb goes down. Alex getting caught on top of Mini. He could have been dead already.
Yeah, but Simple now calls out that one's outside. They know there's only 2 defenders downstairs. If NaVi hurries up this retake, Simple has outplayed Alex in every level, but he needs the kill. Apex forced into the open. It's all on ZywOo. He's got to do everything with this AWP.
Alex has made his way down very, very quickly. That bomb is not in a good position right now, and Alex going down. ZywOo in a 1 versus 3. How do you stop this? They're coming in from every angle, and Boomic will pick up a quad kill of the round and find a 10th round for NaVi. A blazing first half right now for them. Boomic and Flamey.
I really like the attempt by Vitality, though, in this round. They're actually trying to see if NaVi is up to snuff on terms of their rotation between the bomb sites, using the verticality of the map to try and confuse them and their rotations, and it almost worked. They got the
mad play. So often someone's going to be there waiting, but Alex's position right now is so key. They can make it all work behind it. ZywOo and RPK to open up, but Simple and Guardian with a bit of a return, and now it's a 2-on-3, and the bomb is down, and they surely know it as well. A lot of trouble here. Simple with 1 more kill. Can he do it? He's pushing out. He just wants to fight, and he takes the head off Shocks. A quad kill to clutch the round.
And doesn't go as planned, but he scopes up, and it's an easy kill from there, and everything going NaVi's way. And you're right, Simple has been playing in Mini, that whole Mini Garage, pretty much this entire half. And for Alex to pick that round to walk through the smoke, one of the few times we've seen Simple not there, it's pretty incredible.
It's been working for them.
Well, at least they've gotten outside. This is the clear pattern. They've been able to get to this point. They've been able to get into that lower bomb site for the most part, but this is just 2 players here. The rest of this Vitality team is scattered, and they're going to start getting picked apart. And ZywOo with that MAC-10, he does find Simple inside the vents. But is there anywhere he can actually make it from here? The best option is to split in towards the upper bomb site, but Boomic is still just playing so stellar, so ready for everything. And he's even looking for ZywOo to swing up the vents, trying to find some measure of safety. He's all alone with low HP in this bomb site, so he's likely going to go down, but he's going to at least get 1 more. Alex gets him from the flank, but a 1-on-3 in this final round of the first half.
Another great performance out of Boomic in this round. A triple kill. He ends at 18, and that is just so incredible. Alex with the MAC-10. Not even really a weapon they can easily find on the ground. The bomb is down, sure, but does he see it? He's hiding in the corner. They're not checking it. This could be the play. He goes for the spray, but he can't. Had that instead. It's 12-3 for the first half. To perform something of a miracle here in Sweden if this is going to be turned around, and the rush towards Ramp Boom, the instant headshot with the Glock at medium range, and Shocks down to 11. All very bad signs for the Vitality side. That's a bit better though. Instantly deleting Boomic, but now they're all over him, jumping down, and a 3-on-3, and they should be getting a bomb plant here. Yeah,
Simple delayed the rotations, the flank, good shot from Flamey. He continues his tear from the first half, and Vitality, they're going to try and stop this plant, but it's not going to work. 13-3, and it goes from bad to worse. You mentioned at the beginning of the show, Anders, when we got into the game. What
I really love about this particular version of NaVi here is how they're not really sort of required to have Guardian or Simple do the work, right? Because that would be a fear of mine otherwise. But right now, Flamey, Boomic are just having such a great game.
I mean, it's actually kind of hilarious because, there's a good find for Alex. A freebie is going to go for the knife. Yes, Alex. No, Alex. Wrong weapon.
You know what? You're probably going to lose the map anyway. Do it for the audience, you know?
Do it for the crowd. Get them on their feet.
They would have loved it. Simple, trying to find someone with the auto shotgun. Saiwu will be able to find a kill, and wanted to get
a relatively quiet game, but he still has 15 and 8, which is the.
Then Alex is going to be swinging it out, and it could all end horribly wrong. The flashbang's pretty good. Alex, he's flashed as well. For a man up, that might help a little bit. Apex, got the creep.
Oh my lord.
That's a fire peak from Electronic, isn't it? I don't even know if you're Apex and you're blinking in that moment, you're dead when your eyes open half a second later.
That's unreal. And everyone always talks about how dangerous those scoped weapons are on the CT side for holding angles. Well, Electronic just gets a shot up before he can even react. That is astounding. And the lower bomb side is open for the taking. I don't even know if Vitality can't go for this. They're actually all upstairs. None of them have rotated down here. They're just going to have to save these weapons. I mentioned minimizing mistakes. Well, I don't even think they necessarily made a mistake. That's just great play from NaVi. Simple's going to find one more on the exit. Shocks goes down. ZywOo and RPK, but Apex probably doesn't even believe they can come back into this game anymore at this point.
He's lost his religion and everything. He's given up on that.
How do we beat this?
15-6 though. And right now, at least they have some money built up. At least they managed to save.
It's been too easy so far. Oh, blind again. Another stellar flashbang, a good trade from Guardian. Apex up top, though. How much more can he do? Absolutely nothing. Simple and Electronic with 2. And Shocks is going to sneak out up top. He's found a good timing. And into the bomb site, he's wrapping even wider. Simple goes for the peek. He wins that battle as well. Up vents, though. It's a sneak from ZywOo, but he can't find the kill. He's just a half second away.
He needed it. They need it right now. So 1 versus 2, and up on the high ground, Electronic is going to be in. I don't think. How can ZywOo even think of that? He's got the kit. He's got a Molotov. He's throwing in the wrong direction and getting shot in the back, and that's 15 rounds for.
Longer path to wrap all the way around and get such a strong.
Sweden is absolutely out of control. Good idea for Alex, and looked like that could have easily capitalized. It will be a kill on ZywOo instead, but it's 4 versus 3, and they're not having any say in this game. 6 rounds, that might be all they get. Nice tap there from ZywOo, but Simple waiting for it. He knows they're 2-on-3, and there's no reason to try and throw this away. I think he also has the bomb, so if he goes down, there's really no point. There's Apex done instead at this point, and he's being flanked as well once again from the high ground. I think ZywOo goes down to boom. It's 16-6 as NaVi will take down Vitality in the first match of the semi-T side.
Playground, look at the push towards Party on the other side of the map, on the mini-map, and that's a good win for RPK. He burned. Alex had to get aggressive to get out of the fire. They can have a fast flank coming up, and this defense is holding on so well, and they don't even need...
That 16-6 loss on the first map. If you can start off with a pistol round here, and especially if you can survive the next coming round.
Great information, and can mount a really strong defense on the other side of the map towards A.
Shocks set up in that position to not be flashed, and very fast to get the spin out for the kill. And ZywOo just holding a very narrow gap. It's going to be very hard if you're coming through on the other side to do anything there. 25 seconds and Shocks will take down Guardian. Softened up from earlier and that headshot did it. And now ZywOo, he legs Simple already and he'll take him down easily with the pistol. And now time is running out and everything has gone quite badly wrong for NaVi in this round. Boomich will be found and flipped.
No
it's a
reason
large map to find people on, isn't it?
Yeah, well, especially because it's like almost that concept. I believe that was even in Malmö, is, if they're going to save 1 weapon, let them force buy around it. We'll gladly take, the AWP and 4 pistols first half, and he's got 0 kills so far here on Overpass. ZywOo's going to get himself out very quickly and efficiently, and actually takes the hit, finds a kill. That is a beautiful sequence. I think even Guardian was a little bit shocked by it.
He made that jump look so easy, but, I mean...
Yeah, style points.
I think it's easier for me to count the times that I actually have made it, rather than the times that I haven't. 5 versus 4 at the moment. That position, by the way, in the flower beds up there is a position the Guardian loves to play himself, so he'll know it well enough. Shocks. Did he know? Oh, the flashbang in. Simple is gone, and that's a good return from Boomich at the very least, but still. NaVi, a man down, and with not that much utility still.
I think they're going to be fine with it. Vitality, look at this push. Apex is coming from behind. Flamey is going to have no idea what hit him. NaVi's all rotating back to this bomb site, and they're going to be here. You're going to get here, and his teammate's going to be dead, and they're going to be wondering, what do we do now? And how tense is this? I don't even think he realizes yet.
No, he doesn't.
Flamey has not taken a step back. He's just barely out of his vision. This can be so awkward. And now this gets sketchy. This can go so many different ways.
I mean, if Flamey never backs up, maybe that's it, but yeah, Apex sees them. He still, if he makes noise running, he's still going to be walking. Oh, this is so weird. Flamey should have been dead a full minute ago, and now instead, is he going to catch him? He takes Alex down, but there's only 7 seconds. Surely, there is no way they're going to be shutting it down.
Doctor Strange situation with Apex, where it's just like there's so many different possibilities that can come out of this setup that we have, and only one of them would actually work for NaVi. It's Boomich and Guardian here. Oh, he's been spotted. He didn't even realize it. No appearance of Boomich on his screen, and a follow-up from Guardian. And that's what I'm talking about. It can change so quickly. Nice openings provided by Boomich and Guardian. And now NaVi can slow this down. They can wait for the response, and they're going to get one right here. Simple's going to be able to find RPK. He looks like he's in position for a pop flash when he hears any kind of information.
Immediately. They almost have to do that. What else can Vitality do? And that's a disgusting follow-up. Taking down Apex. So much better in this round. And I think you're right, it's not too late. They can still turn this half into a pretty good first half, and Vitality probably need to take a round like this to just remind themselves of that fact, to just sort of remember, right now we're really, really well on our way to that third map, but if we start to slow it down and start to feel too confident, that can all get washed away. Nice attack there from Alex, taking down Simple. Now running back up, and the bomb is going to be down at B, but there's no way for Alex to know that.
He's done a good job of taking some weapons, making this
already too late, I'm going to say. Smoke is going to be up. He's going to go straight for it, and Boomich is in position. I love that from Alex. Listen, he didn't go for the knife kill earlier, but that's
the way he comes back for this. I don't know if he would have been able to get that. That might have been right on the edge.
I think if he hadn't got killed, he would have got it, but the L-bend, that means they could come through on the other side. Flashbang to set it up, and Apex is ready, all 30 bullets, and he's going to shut every single person down. That is the textbook play. It really works out that perfectly. Normally you get the chance, but someone's going to have a chance to reply. He's just going to have to contend with NaVi members, and he's doing a fine job at the moment.
Well, it's such a perfect flashbang as well. How often do you have a flashbang left this late in over for a boost? But I think since there was only 2 members dedicated inside the bomb site at the time, they didn't want to use the manpower. Shocks with low HP going to get far back, trying to change positions. That's going to leave an opening for Electronic, but that's shut down very quick by RPK. Another flashbang peek going to come out. Guardian with the ult. That's him, unfortunately, to go down. Simple must try to recover. A gap on the smoke, but he still can't come through it. And this defense is just way too good. They are covering each other so well. 42 seconds on the clock, and Simple's in a 1 versus 4.
And he walks right into Apex. Half the time in this round, they just say, you know what? They're not willing to start off a half with here. Let's see where it ends. The grenade is fantastic here for RPK. He smokes himself up to put out the Molotov, and now he's just trying to buy time. The flashbang as well, allowing for Apex to get a kill. He is just building right now. This 14th round off to a terrible start for NaVi, and the beat defense so far has been completely and utterly unbeatable. Vitality, they just won that third map, and NaVi have got no kind of a reply right now. Guardian low on health. Apex even taking down Alex. He's so much on fire. He's like, just bring them all right now. If you don't have any more enemies, it's just gonna be friends instead. 13-1.
They know they're having no issues with this NaVi attack. Ooh. Bit of an...
Oh, flashbang though, Simple. If he's in the middle of everything here, oh, it's not going to be a flash, it's going to be the smoke instead. They'll still take him down. And now Guardian needs to call for some backup very fast. There's the flashbang finally coming in from the T side, just trying to create some more space. And Alex will pick up a kill. Boomich, great headshots. And Guardian will follow up. He's finally going to be going down, but still, RPK is alone inside of the site. And now, and there's a Vitality fan on the hand. Oh, the Molotov right on top. Alex is forced into the MP9. That's a very, very strange grenade. I don't think I've seen that very often. You see smoke thrown there from CT spawn, losing 2 of them. That means Guardian is the only one that has anyone left, and it's on the wrong side of the map. Electronic though, deleting Shocks, and if he could have got that kill, that would have been probably it. But now Flamey will follow up with a defense, and Simple, lurking at the edge of the smoke, doesn't even need to call him in all on his own.
Deathmatching essentially behind this pillar. Well played, long range towards sandbags. These medium range fights are very, very nice, very quick.
Them down, but it also, if you're already at the edge of that tunnel, like Alex was, right, it pushes you forward. You're just
forces
like,
you into the fight.
Damn, I have to run now. Like, how many other games could you compare this to?
I can think of one nice comeback on Overpass that you could compare it to.
It'll be a very, very small list of games, I think. How does this end up in a 1 versus 2? They missed all of the triple in the corner there. Now Guardian running onto the site. Flashbang doesn't really do much of anything. Somehow Vitality have found their way in, and that comeback discussion might be cut very, very short. Nothing brought into the round here for Vitality, almost, but they still make this round work, and he's going to walk right into it. That's 15.
As Chris, they don't come out as fast. Oh, Liquid fans.
Is another auto shotgun in play on Electronic. That's inside of Connector. Flashbang on Boomich. I'm shocked that he even got that kill, but he can't get back for the Flames, and they knew it as well. Flamey long range there with the FAMAS. At least we'll get that. Electronic comes exploding out of the door, but doesn't get the actual kill that he wanted. So it's still a 3-on-3. Flamey, that's a great follow-up, but surely he's going to be going down now. He's already done so much. Guardian saving him on one side, and Shox in a 1 versus 2. He's picked up the bomb, and he's got 50 seconds, and I don't know, you could play a pretty deep mind game to win this round. You've got the...
To allow him to reposition after the plant goes down.
He's got the Molotov, and they don't have a smoke. If he can just kill one of them, then he can try and play for time and eventually throw that grenade, or just straight up fight them. He spots out Simple. That's the other AWP now. He's going to go for the fight, and he wins it. A clean headshot to take down Simple. And Guardian has got no kit and almost no shot. He needs that kill right away. And Shox is just playing with him and thinking about that Molotov. If he throws it, if Guardian misses the chance, and there's the peak, and there's the win. A 16-4. Vitality bring it back to a third map. And a great 1 versus 2 clutch for Shox to finish it all. What a semi-final. Happening in the middle here.
Oh, look at this setup. This is going to be so brutal if they actually try and go for this. Even if they try and go up to Catwalk. Simple, they have so many. Boomwich with a double kill. The CZ is dangerous up close. Simple's forced away, but now Electronic gets involved from behind, and this pistol round is all NaVi.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
He put Simple to sleep, didn't he? Oh, follow it up. I mean, this is great, but there should be no way. Did NaVi need to not fight this? Flamey will eventually, wasn't it? They hear him jumping back and forth, and they think, you know what? He's out in the middle of nowhere. We can just get him with the Glocks, and there's 3 people there.
I'm wondering if that Electronic and Upper Dark, so much information. There's Guardian, good dink, but he can't complete the kill. The Galil comes out on top, and Zywoo, that smoke will slow them all down. So a little bit of breathing room for NaVi, and with Electronic in this position, that could be so massive.
But he's the only one holding B, which is in itself frightening. If he goes too quickly and dies and they swap into B, that's the round over. 40 seconds, flashed in, and Flamey not connecting really with anything. He gets grenaded instead. He'll finally take down Zywoo, but when Boomich is there to help out, that's so important. The bomb is on the ground, and Simple will land a kill on Alex, and now it's sort of running out of steam, this attack. It's a 2-on-3 and trying to bring it down the middle, but Boomich is so ready and now backing off. No reason to take the fight. He's going to leave it up to Simple instead. And now
that smoke going towards Catwalk with that much time left, it was his...
See if there's going to be a flashbang to turn the corner here. Guardian so far still just holding on. It's hard for him to get back from this one. He's got a little bit of backup behind him, and actually in front as well. Electronic going to be there. They follow it up with a Molotov, and that's 3 men defending on that Catwalk. That's really effective.
Well, that should also be an indication for Vitality. That's information they can use moving forward. Guardian gets the kill with an AWP, and then a Molotov and a flashbang immediately appear. That's a lot of bodies to defend on Catwalk early on, and now they have to rotate and readjust. I don't think Vitality was in any kind of position to take advantage of that information in this round, but moving forward, we'll see if they can read that and make a decision quicker based off of it next time.
They just threw a smoke to the long corner, but look at us pushing out. Boomich is already ready. He knows nobody's coming. Otherwise, they would have tried to fake it. Vitality, Electronic, and Flamey with a second kill through the smoke. And that's so underrated what Boomich... He's never going to get close to getting a kill in this round. Shox will go down, turns to the corner and says, well, no one's here. That's a cold read.
I mean, that's perfect, too. We've been seeing Boomich do that.
Twilight Zone with these games, haven't we?
Where nothing can be close. Everything is just a wipeout, and it might be happening here. The Deagles, the pistols, doing work already.
That would have been a good comeback there if they could have got the AWP shot in the middle at least. Bit of a chance here. Simple, not ready. He had the idea, but he hadn't really reset his movement, and Apex will take him down. The best chance yet, I think, for Vitality to actually pick up a round. And Flamey and Guardian with 2 versus 5. I mean, if they even throw the bomb across. Very safe.
Well, they failed to
keep them out of the fun for a lot longer.
That was the first round where it felt like it was relatively individual for job, but one player went down a catwalk right here. That's Electronic being overextended and looking for information. Boomich was alone at long, as simple as the other player that's usually at the same
game. Cyber going to be running for the long corner, trying to take the fight with the AWP. He sees the chance and he takes out Boomich and back to look to middle. He could turn around into a flashbang. Indeed he will. He's got no chance at all. Flamey, a kill is fantastic. The double is even better. I can't believe it! He takes down Alex as well. He should have been dead the minute he walked into that window, and instead he crushes the entire offense and he wanted more. I can't even blame him. I think he was just hyped up for himself there. The bomb will go down and Electronic trying to be flashed through, and Cyber will deny it instead. A triple for him, and Guardian, what can he do now? Flamey had that whole round given to them already, and now that might not be enough. The Deagle is out instead. Guardian not trusting the EWP in this particular scenario, and they're not letting him see anything. This is frustrating. He's trying for it, and as soon as he peeks, they get him.
It could not have been worse. Rotating away from the bomb site. They had the stack here the whole time. As soon as they call it back, that's when Vitality decides to go, and Flamey...
Buy anyway, which, I mean, is definitely very risky. Alex trying to bring it back. APK got dropped very low from that, and there's that ult from Simple. Flamey, very fast. That was a headshot. Didn't even need to be, but they'll take it anyway. 4 versus 3. This is, unlike the previous games, starting to get a little bit closer now in terms of competitiveness. And Shox has still got 0 kills, and we're in round number 11. Well, that must change.
He's in a perfect position to change that. Over in middle, this is definitely going to be attack for Vitality towards the B bomb site. The power of this attack isn't actually these two players here. It's Shox in middle, who can split this map in half.
They've also got Boomich on that side. There's the kill for Shox, just as we call his number. But I'm still worried about Boomich. He's been such a force for NaVi in this semi-final already. And he might be... Oh, he's going to be walking right into it. He wanted to beat the timing then. I think he'd thrown his own flashbang to try and take that peak, but now it's looking very grim. And this is solid for Vitality. Shox goes down, but it's still a 2-on-2, and they should get this bomb plant down. And how do you retake this with... Oh, they just picked up a smoke and a Molotov and a kit. They had none of those 5 seconds ago. All picking them up in transit. That's huge. Can they actually bring this one home? This would be a huge blow to Vitality, who have not got a big bank built up. So let's see what happens. Apex, he's got the right idea looking into that window, and right underneath it, Cywu going for the aggression. That's going to drop Flamey, and now Guardian, another 1 versus 2 in this bomb site. And that's a very, very hard task, as we saw the last time. I think he's already run out of time for it, and Cywu waiting. There's a good headshot. Guardian has to catch him, and he doesn't see Apex. He knows that's it. And running back Vitality with a 5th round. It's very close, but they make it work.
Oh, what a hero, Apex. He ran into the bomb site close to the explosion just to get that AWP to pass it on.
For mostly at least NaVi, they've got the rifles here. They've got some grenades to work with. And they need to stop this comeback from Vitality before it gets out of control. Alex over at long. Electronic will beat him to the punch there. Those fights around the edge of the smokes are so hard to deal with, and now what do Vitality do? That was the only guy they had on the A side, so they can't even really rush B, but they're in trouble.
I don't know, we'll see. If they can slow play this, I mean, again, not to you know, be a broken record, but look at the utility. There's not a lot of nades on this NaVi side, and if they get in here, how are you going to retake this? Simple blind, he's got to fall back into the doors, and he can't challenge this. And as we've seen, even with the man advantage, this is a tough bomb site to retake. A deep smoke might give him some space to work with. Big kill for Electronic, and there's a flank coming in all the meanwhile. Again, Boomich, proactive at long. He's going to be there very quick.
Shox and Cywu, this is the duo that did so much work in the quarterfinals, and now they're being called upon, but this time it's for real. 2 versus 4 to try and hold the bomb side. NaVi have got them boxed in all around, and I mean, this is going to be a raw fight. That smoke is the last one that they had, and now NaVi are going to be setting up for it. A single flashbang, it's all they've got. Boomich throwing it in, and they run through. Shox and Cywu, the crossfire is so good! They hold on, what a win!
One of the more impressive holds you're going to see. But 2-on-4, they made it look easy. The smoke, and even Cywu just begging. He's like, bro, I know you're a legend, but give me a high five. Come on, man, don't leave me hanging. This is, what a sequence. And even ZywOo stopping to help.
Long, and now they're in middle. Immediate smoke up. They're gonna go for this knockout punch towards the B-bomb side. And Flamey knows it now, saying, dear God, we need help. He's getting a run down. ZywOo with the deagle, and Simple, way too many targets. He is done. Boomich trying to get in there with a backup. This is such a great call out of Vitality. What a powerful way to win this final round of the half. A 2 versus 5.
And there were some pretty decent fights for NaVi players. They just couldn't win a single one. Alex with a backstab coming in on towards Guardian. He's going to have no chance of getting into this bomb site. Easiest kill of his life. Electronic as well, dueling at long range. The half is all over. 8-7 for mid to B smokes. Pulls the defense away. Apex is out in the open, and ZywOo now all alone. A teammate coming from long, but he's got to deliver, and they're doing it. ZywOo and RPK, a couple of kills. Alex now chiming in, but what a shot from the tank.
That was beautiful. He just flung that bullet at him, and now Boomich. Can he do it one more time here? He's already got the one, and RPK will take it away from him instead.
It was really rough. He had no idea what hit him. He was dropping down to try and help with a mid to B split. He was just trying to be a good teammate, and he gets absolutely wrecked from Catwalk.
They jumped right on his face. I mean, there's...
Take long, Molotov out towards the cave, and a whole Simple. Nice kill onto the jumping player, even a better follow-up. Electronic took some of the attention away. Simple does eventually go down, and Alex gonna try and hold on to this site all on his own.
Oh, that's... I'm so scared. Alex, yeah, he goes down. Electronic, so ready. They wanted to make a play to try and bring that 3 versus 4 back, but... That was kind of an incredible transfer for Simple, right? The first guy jumping past like that, and he actually just takes him out. RPK will drop the bomb for just a minute, but ZywOo going to be here in the middle, and he should be going down no problem. It took longer than it should have. It's still a fairly expensive round from NaVi due to the early buys coming out from the French side. Let's see if it has been worth it. Now they have the rifles, and now they have to make this work, or NaVi will take over this whole game. And Electronic, he's caught switching between the weapons, and that's going to get him punished immediately. Apex,
they better have some god tier utility. Flamey holding the line, and he's not going to be able to win that fight. Good on RPK and Alex. Boomich comes through the smoke to try and help his teammate. Solid defense so far, all that's left. 2-on-2 towards the B bomb site. Apex a little bit lucky there, but he's got a smoke to delay. He got a flashbang to go for the peek. He's goosed through the door. NaVi have to hurry this up. They need to win these fights clean, and now that Alex is in position, I don't think Boomich can get there. Or Guardian, excuse me.
Guardian heard that jump, and Alex actually going to keep going. It's a patient play for Guardian. He knew that for sure. It gives, I don't know, another 3% chance that they can win this, even with RPK low on health. It's very hard to make this happen. But they need to not give them any more fights here. Just don't give them the opportunity. It is not worth it. There's some grenades here on NaVi that could make it a bit interesting. If any kills come through right now, maybe they can close out this B-bomb site. If they can, Apex might be the more likely target at the moment. There's the Molotov going into the corner, and is he going to be forced out? He's certainly up on the box, and he goes down. Oh no, that's a big kill. Now in the corner, still hiding his shocks, and if he can hold it for just a second, his team is going to show up. 8 seconds left, and he gets the kill, and now there's not a chance in hell here. Time has run out for Guardian. He's already not going to be able to put the bomb down. Not a big job that Shocks had to do there, but he did it perfectly. 11-10. That is... Oh, Alex, he's just... That was very close. He still might be in a lot of trouble here. Rushing through and trying to clothesline Electronic, but Guardian will be there with the follow-up. And this kind of a mid-opening, you can almost certainly not survive. Alone in the bomb side is Shocks with an MP9. So if it wasn't already bad, yeah, flashing, this is probably the best thing that he could try and do. And it's just too much, but I think that was maybe even the only opportunity. Man, they really got red here. And Flamey even flanking them to try and see if he can steal this AWP. Guardian will be the one to do it anyway. That's a very, very hardcore round coming.
Now with nothing to fight with, this battle becomes much easier. Pop Flash comes in late, no one from NaVi looking at it. Still goes down. 2 immediate dinks from RPK and ZywOo with the USPs. Boomich is going to stick around. He wants these fights. He's got him in red, and he's found the kill finally, but he's got to back away. Does not want to lose another weapon. Doesn't even want to risk it.
Yeah, not worth it. And while all of that is happening, mid has been taken by the rest of the NaVi team, fighting up with pistols. Apex not gonna kill. If they win this round, Vitality, then, I mean, we've got a whole list of rounds going now that either team should have been either winning or losing, and This is one that we could add to it. Boomich running out, he gets dinged. Oh lord, how does he do that? RPK accurate with the pistol. It's still a 2-on-3 and there's a minute left here, so NaVi can still turn this round very easily. But now look at all the rifles that have been picked up.
Guardian had the right idea. He went back and checked for this. He's just a second early. Simple trying to enter in. The longer this takes, Alex does not need to commit to a fight. Just stay alive, but he's got to keep their attention in this direction. There's going to be flank coming the whole way. Guardian has the bomb. He's going to have to make his way in as well, and Alex is under so much pressure.
It's all on RPK, isn't it? He doesn't want to run because he didn't want to make any noise. Alex, he's been buying so much time. He can't really land the shot, but RPK will be there to save the round. It's now a 1-on-3 and RPK with a quad kill, taking down Guardian.
Yeah, but listen, RPK, we're going to forget about Alex's contribution when the highlight videos come out. RPK is going to be the one to show up in the video. Alex just straight gives up on a fight and just makes himself a difficult target. Exposes Simple to RPK on that flank.
T-spawn, like if they were going for a B-split, but in fact they're up on catwalk, and Boomich, he's going to get found by Alex. That's a nice kill to get. And Saibu's here with the AWP. He's ready for that all day long. Electronic goes down. I think NaVi had put a lot of stock into that early smoke and to try and see if they could find a kill around it. And now that they haven't, it's a lot of trouble. Simple's hiding in the middle. He's already let one pass, and he can call that out to his teammates. Surely they win that fight, but Shox, he's still aware. He still somehow saw that. I don't even know how. Did he spot the gun barrel? He almost continues. Flamey down to 34. But inside of the bomb site, Apex, he knows, and they can't go back. They have to come for him. They've got no grenades. They're going to be walking right in. That's an easy kill. And now it's all Guardian, and he has got no chance. Apex through the box will drop him, and that's 15. That's the thing that way. 27th round, ladies and gentlemen. One more here for Vitality, and they're going to be able to do it in Shox. Quiet on this map, but opening up, taking down Boomich. The first out of 5 kills needed for that grand final spot against Fnatic. Flamey charging in on long and taking down RPK. That's a big scalp to be taking here, but Flamey goes down right afterwards, and now it's a 2-on-4. And this round, it hardly even gets started before it's over. Shox is holding middle. The flashbang will allow for a little bit of more health there on Electronic. I think he would have gone down probably, or maybe Simple in the middle, but still, how do they do this? Pushing up into upper dark now is Apex. I don't see any way back in this round. They're not even playing together right now. They're just trying to see if they can find a way. Saibu will take down Electronic. One more kill, and Simple's all that's left, and it's done! 16-11, and Vitality are going to be in the grand finals of the Quartet DreamHack Masters.
The recovery in this map was a thing of beauty, and for NaVi, I think everyone's just excited to see things start to work, but they've still got some more to put in. Still got